Been in there messing around with my tablet that I got for the sprayer and for the fertilizer buggy. Trying to figure out how to make that field navigator work, because hopefully I can put that thing in a tractor and, get kind of accurate with it for that spraying that C90 on. And Becky just yelled at me. She says, "You need to get outside, get a video of that sky." All I can say is, wow, thank you, Mother Nature. See if we can actually get some zoomies this morning. One or two in motion, then they stop because the camera's out. One out there, I don't know what that one's looking at. I don't see anything out there. Might be a dog along the fence eating shit, I don't know. Oh, we got one that's gonna run and jump. That'd be that little one of Ty's, the little deer girl. And we got another one might be getting primed. Oh, here we go. Of course, they're all running up to look at the pen that they used to be in, probably. Boomer's kid runs into the middle of it. Thought maybe we were going to run outside and play. I got those two. Are they kissing or sparring? I mean, really. Okay, I'll regroup and do it again. There we go. Oh, no. Slam on the brakes at the door, then jump over the deep spot. Now we're going to run around. Get out there where I can't see them. Look at these one over here. They think their mothers are in this pen eating. Ah, there's 13 BJ. Cow out there going, "What are you kids doing?" All right, I gotta finish feeding. I'm not done yet. Good morning, cowboy. And yeah, like I say, we get the new number, screws me up. She used to be 241. Don't know. Oh, we know who she used to be. And her mommy's in here. Oh, there's her mommy. Put her in the back. Last night when I checked critters, Sapphire was laying right by this gate with her head. Hey, what are you doing? With her head kind of by the other half of it, laying this way. Her mother was laying along that gate, laying toward her. Yeah. Sapphire and Ruby laying together. Hi, Ruby. You know your kid's a brat, right? Yeah. And you. He got some tail hairs pulled again to get sent in. Ty threw him in the mail yesterday. Don't know what the hell. I mean, it used to be they wanted you to pull 3 tail hairs and send them in. You just had to make sure at least one of them had a hair follicle on it. Well, now they want to send 10 times more hairs in. And then it was done. Hey, don't eat my coat, you brat. It was done right after we got it. Before we got him, actually, it was done. It was sent in after we got him. And came back. Oh, there was no usable. You need to redo it. The ones that we've never, well, I shouldn't say we've never. I think we've done it twice. Because they didn't used to do it. They only do it on the bulls. But we've had to do it, I think, twice. 3 times now. The one that done it, she's done it God knows how many times every year for the last probably 15 years. And gee, oh, it's no good. So anyway, got to have that before they give you the papers on him. Not that we really need the papers on him, but because none of these ladies in here are registered. Well, actually, she might be. Ruby probably is. She's old enough. But anyway, just the bullshit you got to go through. Oh, Eeyore wants to be front and center, huh? It's amazing size-wise how some of these are. She looks big compared to him, but she's really not that big compared to him, other than she's a lot lighter. And you get Ruby and Sapphire next to each other, and not a whole lot of difference between the two. Other than, you know, Ruby's just a wee bit older. And Iceman over there crying. He already got his grain. And Blue over there barking at his food, trying to scare it to death so he can eat it. I don't understand. I don't have to bark at my food unless it's still trying to crawl across the plate, and then I'm going to yell at it and stab it, right? So I remember to run up and get Mom's paper for her before she gets up and texts me and says, "Paper, please." Yeah, the Sunday Oregonian. What used to be a daily paper, $5. Jesus Christ. It's all the bigger that is. I mean, open it the other way, and that would be the size of 1/2 of what it used to be. But here's what I was. Oregon struggles to get teens access to behavioral health care. If those teens' parents hadn't have failed as parents, because the system failed everybody to begin with, but the system's really no excuse because parents need to be parents, those teens wouldn't have behavioral problems. Just look back. Look back a few generations. Didn't have that crap. Yeah, those parents should have got their butts whooped when they were kids for doing bad stuff or doing the wrong stuff. And it should have come on through, and they should have taken care of their kids that way. Just like anything else. Cause and effect. Got a deer down there. Oh, she's looking over here at the other deer.
2, 3, 4. There's another one up here too, right?
That's what she's looking at. I've been trying to look stuff up on the intercourse net. Mom messages me, "Hey Ty, just unhook the wire quick. Quick." Tells me there's a calf on the other side.
It's Charlotte.
So, that's what we're going to do, is get her back in. This is called
Hollywood.
Getting old electrolytes in the hard way.
Hollywood, come on, baby.
She won't nurse on the bottle to take them down. After about 10 tries of trying to get the tube in down her throat. It didn't work. So, one syringe at a time. Iceman's just looking like whatever. Standing there, so he really looks like a dud. He keeps getting pushed out of the way. So, almost half a bottle. She is still really sick. I'd point you down, but you know, then it would flip upside down, and then everybody'd stand on their head. Really look at the dogs. 103.6 degrees this morning.
And she was 104 2 days ago. And she has every antibiotic that I could possibly give her.
She can't have any more new floors for another day or two.
And she's gotten sustained for scours on board.
So
She has, oh, for the love of Peter.
Anyway, like I said, this is the hard way. She got Baytril this morning.
And Banamine.
And some more Banamine to help knock it down.
I'm not doing the
And
quarter.
they're just over here watching. Mama's being good. She's been up here, cleaned her face a couple of times.
I got her to nurse a smidge on the bottom and she just freaking stopped.
Yeah.
My holy grail was that she was lying down.
And she keeps trying to squirt me with electrolytes.
I'm already covered in it, dude.
Trying to hold the camera upright enough that it doesn't flip.
There's a good girl swallow. Come on, baby.
Anyway, so that's what we're doing. Well, hey, this was the very last place that we took hay off of last year. the only place we planted last year. Planted the oats. It's very hungry looking oats. Very, very hungry looking oats. But there's actually more material here than there was when we cut it last year. A little light over here, but the rest of it looks a lot better. So I don't know what to do with it. I hate being oats. I hate to come in and try to drive through there and put the C90 on it with as much as I'm going to knock it out doing it, because that'll snap off even on a warm day. So I don't know. I should try, see what happens. So anyway, Becky and I came up because a landowner here wanted to buy some hamburger, and
Becky said, "Nope, it's on me."
Yep.
And brought us some steak while I was at it.
One of these places we don't pay rent on. We just keep it cleaned up and keep it farmed.
And he's been through hell and back the last couple of years with some cancer issues.
And he had a couple back surgeries. Oh, when did he say? 2019, I think. And then he's been through, what is it? Oh, brain dead.
Cancer?
Yeah, it's a cancer, but it was, anyway, leukemia. They ended up pumping all his blood out, putting it all back in, and so far he's 6 months clean. Of course, he hasn't healed up from his back surgery
I think I'll
yet.
check the other fields.
That's fine. I was going to suggest that. So we're going to turn left instead of going straight. Go look at the field straight through there, which you can see from, if you saw it. I don't know. So anyway, it was good to visit with him. I haven't visited with him for quite a while. Becky keeps in contact with him.
I do. We message back and forth.
Make sure he's still kicking.
There was roadkill dinner back there, squirrel.
Yeah, we want squirrels back there. It looked like it was getting a little plump, so probably better cow bait. We'll look and see what that hill really looks like up close.
They filled in the ditch with rock.
Yeah, I saw that.
Why would they fill in?
Well, it's because that's what the county does. You dig the ditches out, and then you fill them in.
What the fuck kind of morons are they?
Then they wonder why the water don't go where they want it to. Yeah, I'm just going to leave you on so you can see what's going on here. Big fancy horse place here.
Definitely just gonna go shit in the basket.
From here, it looks like a big fancy horse place. Till you get around the corner, you look into it. I'm sorry. I've seen places that look so much better. And then all this stuff you can see, and then all the blackberries and the junk. Their mud paddocks aren't too bad now. They must have knocked some mud off the horses, because last time I was by here, all those horses were the same color and probably 2 inches of mud stuck to them.
They can't drive out of the driveway because it's...
Oh yeah, not of them going out of the drive. But anyway, this don't look the greatest, but it don't look too bad. Grass and oats in this part. Most of the oats up here with a bunch of wild radish. Wild radish makes awesome feed, by the way. It's a legume. I don't mind having that as long as we can get it cut before it gets too dry. Sorry about the puppies, but like Becky said, the people can't drive them. Even out of the horse place. But they go fast enough to dust everything out for a half a mile around here. Oh yeah, I expected to see that looking like that.
They live down.
I don't know. Big fancy new house there. I was hoping we might see some mountains from here. We can't. Mount St. Helens should be center of the screen. I don't see any over there. You can't see Mount Hood today, I don't think. Clouds over there. So anyway, something else that I did put up a post on the community page earlier. Any of you all that remember Bruce today in the comment section, he had his own YouTube too. It's been 2 years ago today since he passed away. So yeah, there's one I've been watching. Got one out there's another one. I think the one beside her is the other one. Of course, even the ones you see the backside of from here, they're loosening up. They might all make it by the end of the month. Be nice if they'd make it all this week. Be done. Be done and get them out with the damn bulls. Old Dancer there. She'd been standing there for a while. I went through sprayer tips, trying to read those old brass ones. I got enough, the right size. I actually got almost twice what I need, but got them on. Kind of resorted stuff. Well, since I was going through finding the right size ones, they were all mixed together. Got that done, and I just watched Egg Wild's live. I haven't got a chance to sneak in on one of his lives for a while. He just ended it. Becky's been in the office since we got back from the neighbors. Keeps texting me about this and that. My mom texted me just a few minutes ago. Said, hey, I want to go out on a sickle ride tomorrow. Which tank should I use? Why don't you take 2 of them that are almost out? Finish using what's in them. So she's got 4 full tanks. But, I mean, if she's got a doctor's appointment, it pretty much takes a full tank to get there and back. So, I've been trying to make sure she has full ones to go anywhere with. But she probably won't putt around for more than half an hour. Excuse me. So if she's got a couple of tanks that are, 300-400 pounds in them, that should do it. And maybe have a little left over. But I just made it in here and sat here watching these girls for a couple minutes. Looked at the calves that are in here. Like I said, I was still watching this live while I was doing that. So, oh, Wally, do you have a friend? Is 241 your friend? Now, are you just talking to each other because you're friends, or is it a little more serious than that? Note to self. Remember, keep an eye on 241, see if she gets bred or not. So, no, it's warm, and yeah, I know. It needs to be bedded, but what's there is relatively dry. Calves are being smart enough and sticking to the clean spots. And our little girl over here, she still don't look like she feels good. Done what we can do. At least she's not laying funky like she was a couple days ago. And I haven't seen who Cowboy's stalking over there. I'm not even sure I see him. Got to be in here somewhere. It fits in too well. I know that's not him because there's a blue tag. Next one up is the yellow tag. Next one up is the daughter of the blue tag. That's a yellow tag. So where the hell is he? Interesting. It sounds like I hear Mom's bike. What the hell? Maybe she's out for a ride now. Thought she wanted to do it tomorrow. Better go see. Well, hooked up. I put a benzo cap on the suction. That's what the far valve is up there high. Because it drips, making a mess on the ground. It's almost half full. Not quite. Actually, the valve to the booms is on, but that's not enough head pressure to overcome the valves on the nozzles. And I went to start that motor. I haven't done that yet. I didn't want to start it before there was water in it. It's made to run dry. It's supposed to be self-priming, but I don't like to do that. And last year, Ty told me when she was cleaning it up, she says, yeah, because I said it was full of gas. She says, yeah, because I got it ready. And I remembered, yeah, she got it ready and got it hooked behind my pickup in case we needed it for fighting fire. And she ran it, made sure everything was working, and didn't turn the gas off. So that means carburetor's gunked up. That I can't get it to start. Yay. And I'm not going to sit out here in the sun and mess with that today. I might let her sit out here tomorrow and do it. And I'm not going to put too much more. I wanted to get to about a half a tank. Then I got to thinking, it's 5 pounds per, get out of here, B. 5 pounds per acre, 20 gallons per acre. Those are 25-pound bags. So it's 1 bag per 100 gallons. Doesn't seem like very much to me, but it's what they say to use. We may go a little strong. I don't know. We'll see. But it's also one of these things. I don't want to run it in the morning. I learned a long time ago, talking to an old boy who, when I was just getting out of high school, he built a big 3-wheel floater, spread fertilizer all over the country. And I used to give him a bad time. Why aren't you out in the morning getting stuff done? And he says, because my customers are paying me to make their crops grow, not flatten them down and have them stay down. So how he explained it was, think about your crop as lettuce in the refrigerator. What's in the refrigerator in that crisper drawer, it's like your crop is early in the morning. Nice and crisp. And you snap it off. But you wait till noon or afternoon, especially if you like today. That's kind of like you had that laying out on the counter for a couple hours. It's nice and limp, and it'll lay over and come back up. And then sometimes you, even with, 4-foot wide tires running over it, sometimes you don't see where the tracks were. Usually not till after you cut it. When you cut it, sometimes you can see. But anyway, those tires don't line up with those, so they should, I think they ride just inside them. So, 20.838s, we're wiping out 4 feet out of every 8 feet. And only going to be 3 feet apart, 4 feet apart maybe, more like 3 feet. So, but I'm going to shut that off and finish feeding. And give Ty hell about leaving that gas on last year. And put a video up. This ain't going to go anywhere. I want to probably start with 200 gallons when I put stuff in. Try to make it so it's 1 bag at a time. Make it easier to figure. So anyway, thanks for watching. And yeah, I shoved a lot of hose in there. That way it would stay. Otherwise, I'd have to hold it the whole time. And I'm not into that. So, hope everybody had a great, yeah, bugger. There we go. It's on enough. Hope everybody had a great Sunday. Hope everybody has a great Monday. And we'll see what tomorrow brings. Mom went out for her ride. She went out around the 3-corner piece and back in. She just went in the house a few minutes ago. She enjoyed herself. She went out all on her own. And where was I going with that? Because it was something she said. Oh well, sometimes it gets to you. So throw some grain to these girls and put a video up.